You wanna introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello, I'm Tyler. This is Chris.
Hold on, look at the face on that tree.
Yeah, it's a werewood tree.
Is that actually a thing?
Yeah, do you not know things about, like...
I don't know anything
okay,
about
so
it.
this is Tyler. I know a lot about the Song of Ice and Fire universe. This is Chris, who does not know anything. So this is going to be an experience for the both of us,
I
even
know
though
a
I've
lot
already
about
played
that
this.
70s show, though. So if Telltale makes it that 70s show game, I'm your guy.
Okay, so... You want to make this really fun and have me control the mouse, and then you control the WAS?
We can do that for as long as we don't get irritated, sure.
Okay. Yeah, that's a werewood tree. That's like the old gods, and he like the people who believe in the old gods. They carve faces into trees and believe that's the personification of the gods.
Huh.
And then when you die, they believe that you go into those trees and you become a tree people.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds great.
And it said save too because this is my game and I've played this before. Okay, that's Peter Dangle. You know about Peter Dangle, don't you?
I know, Peter Dingley.
Alright, begin episode 1. Oh, the five frames per second. 3. I'm loving it. Yeah, it says this game adapts to the choices you make, but it's like it gives you a sense of like false choice. Like
It's like, do you choose to? Would you kill this guy or kill him?
But it's like the same. It's the
same-
it's the same outcome either way. It's they call it something. It's like the false I don't fucking
False choosing.
Yeah, false choices. Okay, so yeah, that's some pretty important stuff right there.
Well, now it's fading.
Okay, so it's pretty much like House Forester has ironwood, and ironwood's like really strong wood. It's like wood as strong as iron. That's the name. And like the Foresters control all of it. So that's gonna be a big plot thing throughout this whole series. And this is down at the crossing, which is the house wedding, like the phrase. You know about the red wedding, right? Like when Rob Stark gets killed.
The great Jamie Lannister,
Spoiler alert, he gets throat slit.
Kingslayer, Oathbreaker,
So this is
brought to
that's
his knees
Garrett
by the
Tuttle,
men of the
characters.
North.
And set free by the women.
Okay.
You'd think he'd
So
done
we're
it
gonna have a
himself the
limited
way
amount
he
of
tells
time
it.
to choose what we can do.
Old
Right.
Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
You usually have 3 options of choice, plus,
Make sure it's spotless
you can
this
also choose to
time.
stay
Old Forrester
silent.
won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Now that is a proper
That's a
sword.
shame. Wow.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that.
no, with the
I
time
say that as a friend.
Alright, what do you want to say?
And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Don't be an arse.
Oh, don't be an arse, Bowen.
Apologies, your lordship.
I had a hand in it, you know. A hand in what? Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next, he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
No, well,
Someone caught him,
if you
I
don't tell me
suppose.
enough time, I'm just going to choose
That's
what I
getting
think.
man
That's a
here
really
the
short
same as
amount of
them.
time. Yeah.
You captured
so you
the
can't, like,
Kingslayer.
calculate things. You have to, like, say
Yeah, but
what-
like you can't even
Well,
hear all of what
had
he's
a hand
saying.
in it, aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Old Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
That's
I'm
Lord
questioning
Forrester.
Norrin's
He's
story.
like the guy who's the
Grows
leader of
more
the house.
far-fetched every time he tells it.
That's his
Get your
bannermen,
liege,
so,
Lord,
like,
some
so, like,
wine.
His vassals, kind of.
Go on.
Um,
It's your
what do you want
job.
to say?
Right, thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it.
Your family is the
Norrin's
Tuttles,
family
like this guy.
has faithfully
Garrett.
served House
They're,
Forrester for centuries.
His dad is a pig farmer.
His
His
honor is
uncle
beyond
the castellan
reproach.
to,
House Tully is
Ironheart,
forever in his
the
debt.
castle.
You've never seen a field ploughed so
They,
well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
He like helps the running of the daily activities of the castle. That's what the castellan does.
Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
So there's about, if from what I remember properly, about 4 POV characters that we're gonna have.
To Rob Stark, the
This
King in the North!
chapter.
The King in the
Obviously Garrett.
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor
to lead the young wolf's army and ride as the vanguard. The gods have favored us.
So the Ironwood is it
Onward
burn like
to
that?
No, actually, that's a thing that they
Get
asked for.
to the Lannisters!
Oh, Jesus Christ! Come on. Frame drop. What's up with that?
The North remembers!
Aye!
That's a pretty crazy frame drop, too.
Got it.
All right.
It's like the audio.
Ironwrath does not burn.
Yes, my lord?
It does not burn.
I need
as
you
normal wood burns.
to keep
It,
an eye
like,
out
you have
for
to like
Roderick.
pull the flamethrower.
As his
over
father,
and burn.
I could not be more proud of the man
it's like-
he's become.
It's easier for
In
you.
a
to,
night like this,
Is it like
men
lightweight
find
too, or is it
false
heavy?
courage at
It's,
the bottom of
it's,
their
it's
cups.
like normal wood.
I'd
It's,
rather you were
everything's
here.
with that
Yes, my lord.
normal wood is, except like
There's also
it's
the
harder
question,
to break it. It's harder to
what's
burn
to be
it.
done with you? It's been on my mind for a while
Do they make
now.
weapons out of it, or how does that
Something
Shields, they, like,
must
make
be
shields and
done.
shit. All right.
Does it say
With me, my lord.
I mean,
You've served House
It's just
Forrester
like-
well for several
it's
years
strong.
now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
What do you?
You served me well.
To bring honour to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely.
See, I didn't.
It would
get
be an
this
honor
as a
to
fan
see
of
you
the book
riding
show
by
at first when
Roderick's
he's a
side in
squire,
the
because
vanguard tomorrow.
They believe in the
Not
faith
as a
of the-
squire,
in the old
but as
gods,
the equal of
and
any man
people
who
are,
serves
like,
House
faith of the
Forrester.
Seven are like squires
It's well
knights,
deserved,
unless
Gareth.
you get specifically knighted by like the king.
Your hard work has paid off. For now, keep this between
I
us.
guess I didn't
We're
say
celebrating
anything there.
tonight, and I wouldn't want the other squires to feel
You
discouraged.
got like I think you're getting
Now go
or something.
and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
There you are.
I've got Google Cardboard, and I have my phone.
Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on, make it up to you.
No problem. Just be really cool for now. And later
Yeah,
on, when
no
everyone's like,
problem.
oh, he's such a nice guy.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So,
I outrank you. You should help me.
All right, so we're gonna go fetch our guys are
more
gonna
wine.
fetch more wine.
Grab my armor,
He's
clean my
got
boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin
I don't
no
think
use
find wine
for
to
the
eat.
lures. Let him fetch his own wine for once.
All right, what do you want
He's
to say?
a
dude?
drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
Could be worse.
You think he was a lord the way he hands out
Don't
orders?
say anything too long. All right,
See,
so
that's
if
where
you're
you're
not paying
lucky.
attention, I'll just
Low expectations.
all right.
If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel, and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms.
So he's pretty much.
I
insulting
suppose
your
this
family.
beats pig farming.
So what do you want to say?
But
Let's make
not by
such a
much.
no difference.
just shut your mouth.
It's the truth. It's not like I'm making it up. All I'm saying
Be
is,
honest in a couple minutes.
at this
it's not-
rate, we'll never be
what
more
you
than
just
this,
said
which is nothing.
there.
The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for
those
life.
of you who like the show
All
and
lying
books,
around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Not me. What? Tomorrow I
this
ride
is the
with
Red
Roderick
Wedding,
and Lord
so a lot
Forrester.
of people are about to die.
Sir Gerard the fucking Great. Unbelievable. Maybe if my uncle were castellan, I'd be getting promoted too.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it.
He's got Lord Forrester's ear, doesn't he? I'm sure it didn't hurt.
So
How much further?
I didn't choose those speech
That's
options
right
when I
over
was-
there.
when I was playing, and he just got like oddly like prickish towards us, which is weird. Because in my playthrough, he was chill.
Take your time. You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
He's the bannerman to Lord Frey.
Nice
Walder
night
Frey's, like,
for a
huge
wedding.
fucking dickbag. You see, like normally in a feast you would not have weapons with you. So
Not often he
like,
finds a
it's
willing
about to go
husband
down,
for one
buddy.
of his daughters.
It's like, I want y'all as drunk as you fucking are.
Yeah,
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Gerard.
What? What's wrong?
The song playing right now is "The Reigns of Castamere."
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
Yeah, it's a
Fine, they can wait.
situation.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
Alright, so there's
Take the
situations
fucking
coming up,
flagon
really soon.
already.
You gotta be really quick on, alright? Get your hands on the WAS.
What's
It's
wrong
just-
with him?
You'll see. If it shows
Something
an arrow
the
going
matter?
left,
Owen,
pick
we have
A,
to go.
and it's like an arrow going
Don't
right.
go
and
if you're in
stuff
such
like
a
that.
rush.
Alright, so do you want to save Lord Forrester or save Bowen?
Forrester.
We have to warn the others.
Good luck.
Well, oh boy's dead.
Of course I'm gonna say Forrester.
Yeah, there's no whole mountain.
I'm sorry.
You guys are dying left and right. Right, so like that. That's pretty much the majority of it. Eventually, a lot of the times you die. Like that shield he has, it looks thicker than regular. That's Roderick. That's the sun. This is hey, a lot of times you're gonna have to like press Q really fast and press E. Yeah. So you progress that too.
Ready, boys!
A lot of this, oh wait, you're gonna have to dodge right now.
Shoot that one! Look out!
It would have been a more, alright, call forward, press W. It would have just been a more seamless transition. Alright, just press really fast. That goes up, you're going to press E. Alright. They come up.
I'm pressing. I was like pressing it for fast.
You guys are really easy. Alright, so you just died. That's the first death that you just had. What? I think you gotta be on your fucking A game for this.
I was like, alright.
You'd be on your A game for this, man, I'm telling you.
What is that? I don't even know what that
Vel
means.
Morgulus, it's Valerian for all men must die. It's not that far away. Alright, I'll press it fast.
I might be supposed to finish that.
Yeah, I've always failed it. Alright. This man. Yeah, that big guy. Get wrecked by the forces. Now we gotta save Roger. But kind of, it's sort of because of Garrett that he gets stabbed.
Good fucking riddance!
Why would you talk? Why would you ever tell me
Garrett, did you find Roderick? Speak up, Garrett. Did you see him or not?
Hey, he's gone, my lord. There was nothing I could do.
So you just told him his son was dead.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him?
Or I did leave him or I had to leave
Speak up, boy.
him. Dude.
I had to leave him. I had no other choice.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Alright, get ready for this blast. Like, just be constantly ready for it. Are you in the zone, auto zone?
what is the auto zone?
Afraid, you fucking traitor! Go, my lord, while there's still time!
what's the use of all that armor if like a crossbow bolt just penetrates the metal?
Yeah, I don't get that. Well, because that's why like they started making like plated armor and stuff. Because it's like deflected it. We have to keep moving.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Walden Frey says time to... Don't
That's not how it works.
Kind of a little bit. You stop
It's like a blood mist. It's like,
Utilitarian rat.
it's like the little fans you get at Busch Gardens.
There's no time to waste.
Take a swig.
I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of
There
those
is walking
traitors.
scenes in this, and walking is used by Waz also.
You have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking tour.
This. Alright.
You must go. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove
Why does it matter?
must never be lost.
The-
Tell no one
They
but
do
him.
that so
Do you
right, I
understand?
understand.
You must
Die.
swear. Tell only your uncle.
Oh. Well, you see that now.
Duncan, the future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
I swear that I will.
It's those foresters.
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking
So
foresters.
if I chose the save the other guy,
I don't know. I didn't choose to save him. I chose to save him for
We love
he's fucking like this run.
Oh, look at the weird soul out of here.
This song is good.
Oh god, it's really lagging though. Terribly. You can't lower the graphical settings in this. I think it's just the heater, but also you have to clean out the
So
fan in a
weird.
while. Alright, that's this way. That's
What's the deal? I see the map is like curved like that. Do they believe we are in the inside of the world? Is that a thing?
What?
The map is like curved. Like, you see how it's like.
Yeah, that's just how it is. Alright, I think just for this
It's
session.
bad in the loading screen. It's bad.
Alright, that's Iron Man. That's our castle. The entire thing is made out of iron.
But so technically, you could burn it to the ground. Just have it.
Well, it's not that it's hard to burn. It's that like only foresters know how to burn it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the family like their thing, their motto, Iron from Ice,
Right.
because they live in the north, Ironwood and all that. So this is the King's Road. It's like
So are the ironwood trees like? Are they? Do they just grow everywhere?
they really only grow in certain parts, I guess. Like that's not ironwood right there.
And is it valuable to them or just valuable?
It's valuable to
them?
everybody.
Okay.
Because it's known as like the best wood you can get.
Well, but I'm saying like, are they like fucking ironwood, or are they like, dude, we got the ironwood?
Yeah, it's like that. It's really a hot commodity. All right. So this is like one of the Waz scenes. So that's like you want to be walking backwards like that. All right. Well, I guess there, guys. So
This
all right,
way?
yeah, no, walk back. That's where you just came from. There's little piggy right there. Oh, there's the blood. Okay, so now that I'm using the mouse and you're using WASD, if I click on something, don't use WASD to walk towards it, because if I click on something to look at or something, it'll automatically bring the character to it. Like that, like stop, and then if I click look at, it'll automatically bring me to it. So if we get another frame drop like that, you just want to lower the graphical settings just for this session.
Yeah.
Until we get the mechanic compressed air.
Yeah.
So you see the smoke off in the distance, and you just saw the pig, and you know how I told you about how his dad's a pig farmer, so you can kind of guess what's going on.
Right. So can we just whip out our sword at any time and chop shit up?
No, that's just aesthetic, essentially right now. You can only do shit like that. You want to not? You fucking little prick. He says something up here about how that's his dad's card or something.
This is my father's car.
That's father's car.
Yeah, see?
How's he supposed to sell the carrots now?
He's a pig farmer, dude, not a carrot farmer. Come on.
Pigs and
Lord
carrots.
Bolton better give us
Really, he's
fucking
selling
titles
these
for this.
Dude,
Winter may be coming, but at least don't have his
want me to do the
bacon.
thing?
I don't think I actually. Okay,
Yeah, sneaking up on the little boys over there. Oh, killing all pigs. God damn it. Alright, that guy's a prick. We're gonna see him later. Alright, in the game.
Trying to chop his throat off.
Come along,
You try
boy.
to.
There's nothing for you here.
So the
Father, I said move on.
get the father draw sword.
Unless you
Draw
want to get
sword.
fed to the fucking pigs. I'm going to kill you. Is that so? You can try if you like, and then
Right,
we'll
get ready
feed you
to
to the
choose
pigs.
stuff.
Get off my land! This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper
Bolton's
lordly
betrayed
sword
the
like
Starks,
that.
That's why they're. Yeah, get ready to press stuff.
No,
Don't take your eyes.
I'll have that sword, boy.
You want to say the first one?
Aye, you'll have it.
Uh-oh. Real frisky up in here. Just kidding. We get a little wrecked. Right here. Here, need more stuff.
Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Yeah. Finish fucking that pig farmer. More like it. Grab the axe or grab the
You
pitchfork.
really are a pig farm.
Alright, see, last time I got the axe, so I don't know how this Oh, shit. That's pretty badass. If you get the axe, you just like, split his face in half.
I can never tell if like it's at the right time. There's like a weird little pause after pressing.
Yeah, I know. If the thing lights up, you press it. Press it fast, boy. Get ready to press E. Oh man, this is terrible.
Mercy! Please!
No.
I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without
No,
me!
you're doing
I
something
have no
bad.
quarrel with
Kill
you!
him.
I was only following orders.
No, you weren't.
No, please!
I chose mercy.
White Hill will see you
See,
hang
the
for
way I
this.
see it, like, I don't.
That much I promise.
Maybe taking a prisoner of war, but I don't ever believe that you should just, like, release someone because, especially, like, in a situation like this, it's just not, like.
It's unforgivable. Is that
Yeah,
your
that's
way
what I
of
feel.
saying
Yeah,
it?
it's just like you're
You know,
intentionally just
survived.
murdering my father for no good purpose.
yeah.
Granny doesn't
Your
know he's
sister.
my father, but still, you know, like
She
you
hid.
have to just like cut him up and shit. So
I tried to stop them.
we'll have Taco Tuesday.
I'll kill the men who did this.
If you choose to go to him, he tells you some stuff. That is your dead sister right there. Your sister was like 9. She got killed. Fuck. So that's Iron Eyes. Also, yeah, they do beautiful portraits. in this game.
It's Garrett!
It's
Get
Garrett!
the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Carrot!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Fucking smug ass face on that little dude.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what?
All right, so after this talk scene, I'm gonna.
My sister, she was only 8 years old.
Yeah, see.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable.
Yeah, see, these guys are like,
Unacceptable.
really like loyal to the
You
Starks.
have my condolences.
Like these guys are
Thank you,
pretty much like
mister.
Starks 2.0 because like they're just like the Starks where they're really honorable and all that stuff.
The blade cut deep.
And then they just get
But
fucked
I
over
should
a
be
lot,
able to save
just
your
like
leg.
The Starks happen to them. All right,
Your justice was swift.
this is.
Some will
if
call
you
it
have any
vengeance.
stomach,
No doubt the Whitehills will
Like,
claim it was murder.
close your eyes
It was
or
your family. I can't say I would have done any different than
What is he
you.
doing, like searing?
But the
himself?
Whitehills won't see it
say.
that way.
It was justice.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Is that what muscles look like?
Yep. Also, I never got that. Like, so after, like, do the maggots just
These are
eat through the whole
dark
body?
days, I fear.
Like,
I don't know.
To
what the
lose
deal
the
is,
lord
yeah.
of the
Because I've,
house and
like,
the
read about
eldest
that as
son
not
through
being
such a
thing.
despicable act
I know
of
that
treachery and
wounds,
betrayal.
but like, did they just die after
Greater
they
houses
they're
than
done all
ours
the
have
bad
fallen in
stuff?
times
absorb
such as
it? Do
this.
they become- do you
The late Lord
maggot
Forrester
powers?
was a good man,
Maggots?
and poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never
Yeah,
fall.
that's what I was gonna say.
By the gods, let's hope you're right.
So
The
actually,
future of this
in the,
house is in
the
Lord
CK2
Ethan's hands
mod
now,
that I have for
although
Game
he
of
is
Thrones,
young
they have the
and altogether unprepared to
they
lead.
have a little scripted thing if you play as these guys.
Right. This might hurt a bit.
By a bit, you mean
Hold this for me, will you?
She's about to get fuck you.
How are those maggots even alive inside the wound?
I understand from your uncle that Lord
Yeah,
Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick.
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've
Remember, he
seen.
said to
It's
not bring
unfortunate
up
the
the
Citadel
North
doesn't
Road
train
anybody except
maesters
our
in the
uncle.
art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword.
Like,
Roderick had
there's
already
gonna be some
fallen.
there's some speech
There was
points
nothing we could do.
later that like.
Although I'd
so,
imagine
like,
Lord Forrester
hey,
would sacrifice
what do
himself
you,
to save
like,
anyone from his
did he
house.
say
I
anything to
will
you
know.
before he died?
Lady
And,
Forrester
like,
will
you
be
could
here
just
any
either, like,
moment
be like,
now.
yeah, North Grove,
I'd like you to
or
walk for me
like,
first.
No,
See if you can
he
put
just
any
said,
weight on
"Fuck
that
you," or
leg.
whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you keep true to your word.
What did he even say? I totally forgot.
Remember the North Grove, or like something about like the North Grove.
Go on.
The North Grove must be
Don't stop
protected.
now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Yeah, so you just like this is pretty much like a walking around sequence. So like you just look at stuff, and this gives you like a bigger backdrop. There's also codex entries that we can look at after this that like give you a more in-depth description of characters.
Okay. Do we get more of those as we go along?
Yeah, they unlock like the moment you see it or the person or something like that.
Gotcha.
Like there's
Ironwood Grove.
The Master at Arms here. His name's Royland de Gore, and you don't unlock his codex page until you beat him.
Okay.
But it gives you like his whole life story. All right, so you're gonna have to walk a bit because I can't
Right.
like walk over to that, like go around the table. Because apparently TellTale's dumb, so they don't let you walk behind the chair. Alright, so this is Mira. Alright, so who do you want to look at first? There's
Shit. I wanna look at
Asher.
the kid with the little guitar. He looks smug as fuck.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
That's the new lord of the house, actually. That smug little fuck right there. And they're twins.
Alright.
They're really like musical. That's like their thing. Alright, here's Asher.
Asher.
He's pretty rad. His beard.
Except
I don't know why they give him a
ourselves,
thick ass beard though. His
unfortunately.
beard is not that thick in the game.
Wow.
Alright, here, look at Mira.
Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
That's Mira is how we get all of our like scenes in King's Landing.
Okay.
Lady
King's Landing is like the
Forrester.
capital.
She's always been kind to me.
That's the
Treated
lady
me
of the
like I was a
house.
Forrester myself. Ryan.
Fuck Fuck you.
Never easy being the fourth born
Fuck
son.
this game. I'm done. You can't put an O in there and act like it's a different name.
Lord
Is that
Forrester,
'cause your
it was an
middle name?
honour to squire for him.
Is it because Ryan?
Gregor the
way it's
Good.
spelled is your middle name. All right, and there's Lord Roderick.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
All right, yes, he learned more about the Foresters on the menu codex page.
You seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tingrin. Look, I'll show you.
Look at me walking. Look at me go.
He's like, look, I can walk. You don't gotta cut off my leg. I swear. Touch the bucket.
Just, oh.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
How does one procure an entire bucket of maggots?
I want to buy a bucket of maggots, dude.
Just throw them on your sister?
Fill someone's pillow with maggots and like close it.
Oh!
And they go to sleep and it like eats through and devours them.
I think they might wake up before that.
True.
This might help.
Hey, look.
He's like, hey, this is yours. I'm taking it.
Hey, look, grass might help.
Okay, they can't call that like a poultice though. It was just a bunch of like it was like grass tied together. It's like,
Right.
how does he apply that? Does he just kind of tickle himself with it?
Look, fucking Mr. Just look at this soul. Look at it. I got it. Ooh.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester.
He's like, no,
By
I'm going
right,
back to
that belongs to Lord Ethan now.
Back, bitch.
That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of
after we're done with the
Forresters.
session, I'll show you a channel to where you can look at a lot of lore videos and stuff. You want to just look at them awkwardly? Because I love doing that in this game. Because you can just and you can
Keep
like there's
moving,
always a
I need to see you walk.
choice of look and then like. Every single time you like choose to look at somebody instead of talk to them, they're always like, "What the fuck?"
I'll admit.
All right, so
Did your
so
leg
we've
feel
explored
weak?
everywhere.
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Yeah, and then there are some portions to where these aren't timed, so you can.
Okay.
Because these are like you can ask all of these questions. So do you want to just ask all of these?
Sure.
So you get like a better.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
But yeah, there's
Why
a channel on
Ethan, of
YouTube
course.
that has like a bunch of lore on everything.
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned.
Alright.
Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honour.
And they're
Advising
really, like,
Ethan, his
really
third-born
friendly,
son, is
so like they don't
challenging.
like use terms and then don't
There's
explain
still
what
so
those
much he
terms
has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his
I'm definitely
hands.
interested in learning more. Not sure I want
Which
to
is rather
watch more.
frightening when you think about it.
More
Yeah.
because
are. Take forever.
I have like 9 shows I'm supposed to be watching right now.
All right.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your circumstances, it
Only
becomes a
given
bit
the
tricky.
circumstances
doesn't
of your tiny dick.
it? I suppose
You
it
might
will
not
be for
able
Lord
to.
Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire. If that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
So he's a maester, and maesters are like just general like they're like doctors. Like they have chains on their necks, and like each link in the chain represents something that they've mastered at the Citadel, which is like where all maesters go to study.
So he's just like
So they're like doctors, teachers. They just do general like stuff to help like the Lord and stuff.
Alright.
Can I see
Is one
Ethan?
like appointed at some
Is
point?
he here?
He is,
No,
but I'm afraid he's
the-
indisposed
No,
at
the
the
Citadel.
moment. He prefers
like,
not to be
if a
disturbed
house-
while practicing
If a noble
his
house
duties.
does not have a maester, then they'll send a raven, which is like their way of like messaging. They like send like they give a note to a raven, and then the raven carries a note to wherever, and then they'll be like, oh well, this house needs a maester, and then they'll randomly select a maester to send them, and then the maester will just travel there, and then the maesters serve that house until they die, and the maesters are supposed to like not take sides and like be neutral, and like not you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe
Why-
to say
do
the
they
feeling is
choose to be
mutual.
a maester, though,
There's
or-
been
Yeah,
enmity
yeah, it's-
between
it's
the
not
two
like a-
houses
it's
for
not
as
like a
long as
caste thing.
anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we
so
are.
the main rivals of the Foresters of the White Hills.
The White Hills want
because they're like
Forrester Ironwood.
the stereotypical
They'd
bad
take
guys.
it all
Like,
if we'd let
they
them.
also
Especially now
had,
with the Boltons in power.
some
And
Ironwood.
proceed to clear
but,
cut
they were
every
really shitty
last
with
inch of
like,
it until
they
there's nothing
cut
left.
it all down.
Just as they've done before.
So like,
It's like the Lorax with the
Can I go now?
trees.
yeah.
I believe your leg will be fine.
Yeah.
Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Also, I think it's
Welcome
a
home,
conspiracy
Garrett.
because any door
We're
opening
all
sound
relieved
that
to
hears
know
always
you
the same one
survived.
that was in
Yeah,
my lady.
Morrowind.
Talia asked to see you.
What was I playing? I was
Garrett,
playing
I
something,
heard what happened.
and like
Is it true?
the sound for like picking
Your
up items.
family-
What game was it? It might have been Don't Starve, because I recently
So
procured
sorry.
that. And like the
Later.
one of the, I guess it was that game. The sound is the same as like whenever you open.
Off
your
to bed
inventory
now.
and stuff.
Hurry on.
And I'm pretty sure they just have like a list of like 50 different sounds that they just apply to everything.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end. Even when all was lost.
Like we give all this credit to
I'm
like, the
sure Lady
Wilhelms and
Forrester
stuff
would
that
like
they
to
use
know.
but I think there's like a lot of other stuff.
Whatever you can recall.
You saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
Yeah, see, everybody like gives you shit about
You
that.
were with
while you're
Roderick,
here.
no?
It's like
I'm
I always
sure
like
it
it
was
myself.
chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
By the
A fitting
van,
tribute,
the
no
Vanguards,
doubt.
like the people who
He was
like, are in the
House
front of the
Forrester's
lines.
best.
Which is an honor, and also it's like shit. Now all of our guys are gonna die because they're in the front.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told.
It's like here's.
I was
situation
told
comes
you
up
were the
where, like,
last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words
see,
before
like,
he
the North
passed?
Grove, he said he loved you. or give
If
you
you can
sword.
remember.
I'm just gonna give her the
He
sword.
asked me to return this
Like,
to House Forrester
He
said this
you
is
can
where
make
it
these
belongs.
characters like
with his family.
Thank you.
shape how they wanted,
Garrett.
and I always
Of course,
thought of
my
Garrett as a
lady.
pretty noble
It
guy.
demands a response.
So like he would be
It's too
honorable and like keep
dangerous,
his
especially
his
now.
oath to Lord Forrester
Now
and
is
like
the time to
only
prove
tell
ourselves.
his uncle about.
I'll be sure
the,
it's given to
thing,
Ethan.
North Grove, you know what I mean? Or you could just make him into a total prick.
This
Alright, that's
was our
Royland.
land. They were
Like all
our
scarred up and
people.
shit.
Your family.
That's your uncle. Right.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay
is
Snow,
the
that
bastard son
bastard.
of Roose Bolton, by the way.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a
Roose Bolton
Bolton,
has been
and
the lord of
Ramsay
the North.
Snow will
Used to
want
only
his
be, like, a lord,
retribution.
but now the king
We're the
is-
ones who should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an
the
argument
Boltons
you
pretty
cannot
much,
win.
They
We
killed
have to
Robb,
be smart.
They helped kill
Ramsay
Robb
Snow will
Stark,
be here
which
within the
ended-
week.
Which ended the
And what
Northern
would you
Rebellion,
have?
pretty much.
Nothing.
So
I would have us use our
Boltons
heads
were, like,
while they're still
commended
attached
by the,
to our shoulders.
the king.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone
Joffrey.
else within these walls.
So
Maybe
they
you
got
can talk
promoted
some
to Lord
sense into your
Paramount, which is
uncle.
like
Garrett's
it's like,
suffered enough already. You asked too
Alright, what
much
do you
of the
wanna
He
boy.
deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him.
Eddard Stark is the character who's
So,
played by
what's to
Sean
be
Day.
done?
Okay.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing
Okay,
of how to
so
lead
He
men.
is
Think
the
about
lord
if
of
they-
this house,
'cause the king
and he
is
needs our
technically an
help.
emperor,
It's
like
bad
it-
enough
like
the
the
Boltons
way
would
that
have
the
us
hierarchy
bend the
set
knee
up.
and swear
So
fealty.
if you think of
But
the king
now,
as an emperor, the Lord
this
Paramounts are kings.
will
under
accuse
the
you
emperor,
of murder,
and then
and
under
also
the emperor,
protecting
under
you.
the kings, Lord
The
Paramounts.
boy was just
there's high
defending
lords and then
himself.
there's lords.
I'm not faulting him for what he
Right,
did.
right.
I'd have done the same,
I've done that
as any man would.
I've done nothing wrong!
Think
Not
of, and
in
like,
their
high lords are
eyes.
like dukes, and
It's
then
just
lords
the
are like
excuse
counts.
Ramsay
Like,
Snow
that's how
would
the
need to put us to the
hierarchy is set up.
torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm
So-
afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which
The
is
Bolton-
why you cannot
Bruce
stay.
Bolton used to only be High Lord of
Cannot
Dreadfort,
stay.
but then they promoted
Duncan.
him to Lord Paramount.
The boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place
Pretty
beyond
much
the
telling
reach
him
of
that he
even
has to
House
leave here
Bolton.
now, or else he's going to get killed. by the
You're
Boltons.
sending him to the war. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons.
You're my
I'm
uncle.
afraid it's the only solution. Especially
You're my
now,
uncle.
when the
What do you
house
say?
is so vulnerable.
Oh,
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand.
What do you want to say?
But you must think
Here.
of the how.
Alright, this is kind of cheating, but I did pause it, and it gives you time to think about what you want to say.
I'll do what is asked of me.
I'll do what's asked of me.
I know it
You know
doesn't
something we'd
seem
also play
fair,
later?
but it is
Play
what's
Fallout,
best.
Or Fallout 2.
Yeah, that'd be right.
Just record that. That'd be nice.
Yeah, so this is like
I've never done like a true playthrough
That
of
settles
Fallout
it
or
then.
Fallout 2. I've only like played like the first hour at a time.
same.
You can have my
Like,
horse,
For
and I'll
Fallout
see you
1, I
have
think I got
plenty
to
of food.
Junktown, and then I
But we
quit.
haven't much time.
Actually, yeah,
the
this is
White
exactly
Hills
where I
will
got
come
this
looking
again.
for you.
But I think together would be pretty fun.
Yeah. So this is like we've recorded like a single podcast before, and then we recorded a lot of episodes of
This game called Subnautica.
well that.
Word
that
up
was
to
part
me.
of the podcast.
I'd gladly
Oh,
drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if
whatever,
given a
Oregon
chance.
Trail? Was it Oregon?
I
Lesbian
would.
walking
And God's willing, someday I will.
Oh,
But for now,
Gone Home.
I have House
Gone Home.
Forrester to consider first.
Lesbian walking.
Lord Forrester would be
Oh
proud
yeah,
that you're
if you
putting
haven't
the
played Gone
interests
Home
of the
yet,
house
play it.
first.
It's actually it's how
Many
it's
of
how
Lord
Chris described
Forrester's
it. It's
best
a
men
lesbian walking
volunteered for
simulator.
the war. His own great
It's really
uncle was a
good,
ranger
actually.
with the Night's
It's
Watch.
got a great narrative.
I'll do what's best.
And
Which
so
often
we
isn't
never got
what's
around to uploading
easiest,
that because
but
we messed
necessary
up
nonetheless.
the audio, and it's been about a year since that.
I've been waiting for
And
the
we
right
decided we're
moment
gonna
to tell
try
you.
to record some things. See where that takes us.
What?
So,
Do you want to tell your uncle
What is it?
what was needed to be told?
North. No.
Lord Forrester
Well, that's
Oh,
just
wait,
to
come
give
on,
you
yeah.
a
Okay.
message.
Right.
He said, "The North Grove can never be lost."
Yeah, that's your uncle, and remember Lord Forrester said to only tell your uncle.
Alright. Forgot to use my uncle because he's sitting
Sorry.
on the wall, you asshole.
You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
So what is the North Grove?
He said, "Tell only you."
I don't want to spoil that.
For
They don't
good
really
reason.
truly explain it until like
Most
the end of
don't
episode
even know
3, the
it
beginning of
exists.
episode 4.
They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools.
But it's supposed
and
to be like
it's
this
better
place
kept that
beyond the
way.
wall.
Well, just if
I
there's
assume
anything that
you
I should
kept your
know
word.
ahead of this game, like there's something I should know.
You haven't
going into
told
it,
anyone
tell me,
else,
but
have
otherwise,
you?
yeah.
This is important, Garrett.
Like I don't know. I mean, is
I need to know the
this
truth.
game designed to be played by
Of
fans?
course not.
Yeah,
It's
it's
what no
it's
one-
Well
like,
done. Lord Forrester
it's
was
not
right
designed
to
to be
put
played
his trust
by
in you.
fans, but it's only
From this day
like a
forward,
lot of fans.
this
who
will be
people,
our
like that was their
secret.
main market.
But soon, I may need your help.
Yes, we're watching porn.
Yes, now get out, little brother.
Why can't we be in?
We're gonna have to edit this out because we're recording and
Yeah, you guys are being dicks.
yeah, we're recording right now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like,
so
get
get out.
Can I watch it?
No.
No. Well, yeah, you can watch it after, but now you're messing this all up.
Right now you can burn in hell.
we have to edit this now. Thanks a lot. I was hoping to not have to do it. Yeah, close the door all the way, please. I know you're like still right outside the door. I can hear you. Please close the door.
Seriously.
All right, we're gonna have to edit that out.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Can't say
I was hoping
anything
not to
more
edit it.
just yet.
Yeah.
Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this
Anyways,
house.
so
But don't breathe a word of...
Do you want to stop, Garrett?
dude, I'm gonna kick your ass.
it to
Okay,
anyone
that
at the wall.
I don't even know if
Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Time require effort.
All right, so pretty much what's happened is man's getting against the wall and he's not too happy about it, but he understands that that's what he has to do to save like the foresters.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House
That's, like,
Forrester.
not even a good
Your
one.
actions
I've
at the
heard the other
wall
ones,
will
but
reflect
pretty
the
good.
honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
Close. But yeah, dude, like a lot of the ones are really good. I like the family motto thing.
Yeah, that one is like. I mean, maybe I don't fully get it. But it's kind of,
Well, it's really like figures.
Garrett, wait!
Deal. All right, that's Ethan's twin sister. For your name, I think her name's like fucking.
I've got to wreck my pussy before you go.
Nope, she's here. Take this necklace, asshole.
Dude, if you
Be safe.
nail her, you can become the Lord, and then you don't gotta go because you're the Lord.
Sorry,
That's probably not how it works.
it's not how it works.
She can be like,
It's not, the Lord's not gonna be like, oh, you banged my sister. I'm gonna. No, actually, once you get sent to the wall, which is where it's being sent, you take a vow of celibacy.
What?
Because you're not supposed to get distracted from protecting the wall from the White Walkers. And the
Oh, so is that
wildlings.
what he's supposed to be doing?
Yeah, you know, like
Yeah, I remember the wall, but I don't remember like what the deal with it was.
Ethan?
you're supposed to like protect. Okay, so Ethan's also a POV character. He's kind of a cockhead. You kind of warm up to him though. He constantly looks like a smug prick, by the way. Like constantly looks like a smug prick.
I couldn't
Alright,
find him.
I'm gonna take this time real quick. Yeah, see, look how the frames jumped up as soon as we. I mean, granted, it's just the menu screen now, but they only have text quality high and low. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer.
We'll put the resolution up if you're gonna turn down the texture quality, but then put up the resolution to 1600 by 900.
Do you want to turn? Maybe if we turn the texture quality low and then we turn on anti-aliasing.
Sure. Let's see how that works out.
Previous menu. All right, let's see how these textures look. If they look too terrible,
Could you?
that's worse. I think it's the anti-aliasing, to be honest.
Just turn off the
He hides too well.
and
Then we'll see how terrible it looks.
I just want a higher resolution.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. There we go. And then previous menu. Resume game.
And if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's
say?
fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
here.
I'm here. It's okay.
His voice sounded like I thought it would.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here.
Know how to
And
play
I
that
promise, I'm
Apparently
not
not.
going anywhere.
Apparently the
I wish
Lords of the
Mira was
North
here.
can't play a game
And
of hide and
Asher.
seek with their damn lives.
And-
Even
and
my phone was
Roderick.
over.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
You're like, goddamn, kid,
Ryan,
he's
she's
6.
perfectly
You don't
safe.
need to worry
I
about that. Like
promise
that's
you.
the first thought I had when he said that.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got
No,
sent to
honestly,
the
when I
wall.
had 6, or when I had 6,
I'll miss
when I
Garrett.
was 6,
He was
I had
nice.
no idea, like, I didn't...
I don't know
grasp
what he
the
did to get
concept
sent
of
away
you
like
know?
that.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
Dude, honestly, most
No
celebrities
one
that
will
are
tell
dead,
me
like,
what
recently
Garrett
dead,
did,
I
but it must have
forget
been
that they're dead
serious.
a lot.
Yeah,
I heard
forget that
Duncan
Robin
and
Williams
Sir
is dead, like, all
Royland
the
talking.
time.
Yeah, like,
They
I
said
see
someone
him
will
with
come
him,
here
I'm
looking
like,
for
oh, hey.
revenge.
And I'm like,
Oh,
Everyone's
wait.
worried about you,
yeah.
but I'm not.
Because it
I
doesn't
know
feel
you
like
protect
he's
us.
gone, but like...
Who
Yeah.
said they're worried about me?
Or like,
Well, Sir
Dude,
Royland
I,
for one. He says you can't fight very well.
I
What?
rewatched the Lord of the Rings series in honor of Christopher Lee,
He calls you a
and I
milksop.
was like, damn, that boy's dead. Alright,
Sir
so he just
Roland
got
forgets
called a pussy,
himself.
by the way.
After
I'll
all,
have him
you were
punished.
the lord of the house now.
I'll have him punished for saying that.
Cut off
What
his
does
right
milksop
nab.
mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
What's a milksop? I don't know. Probably a
Ethan,
pussy.
you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man.
And then your sister
He
calls
taught
you a pussy.
Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
The Lord should know how to fight, aka
Do you remember
flailing a
when we were
fucking
younger?
sword.
And we all used to play
He just,
here.
like, hits him in the face
You,
with a stick.
me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Honestly, it says texture quality's low,
Where
but
was
I don't
I?
see any
You
noticeable
weren't
difference.
born yet.
Yeah.
We had so much fun. But then, well,
Maybe
then
it's just
everything
return the
That's
changed.
what I was gonna say.
Roderick became so
Probably would've been
serious,
super
the
rad if
lord
we
in
had-
training. He
Yeah.
never smiled anymore. And Asher,
This is fun.
Asher just
If-
got angry.
We can get it.
At
I mean,
everything.
after you blow that out, and if it still does
Promise
that,
me you
we
won't
can
be
put,
like
a,
that.
like,
Please,
an ice pack or something
just
on
be
it.
you.
Yeah, so we're like
I
recording
like you the
on
way
my,
you are.
Laptop.
which is like it's a gaming
I know a
laptop.
lord has many
It's not like an
responsibilities,
Alienware or anything, but
But
you know,
you
it's
don't
like,
need to be like
it's
them.
Cosmeo something.
It's for
And
you to
it's pretty
decide for
rad,
yourself.
Generally, but
I
I've
may
had it
have
for
to
about, like,
change.
2
I'd rather
years
have my
now,
brother than a
and
lord.
it's starting
We'll
to
have to
like
have
slow
both,
down.
I'm afraid.
And I haven't like dusted it out in a long time, and
But
that usually helps.
since
with
you're the new
Yeah,
lord,
and actually, a lot of
you
Cosmeos,
can
if you
do
go on
anything
forums and
you
stuff,
want.
I
they
suppose.
have problems with overheating
Everyone
a lot.
will
because
have to
they
do
really
as you
shitty
say.
Like
games.
when I got this game,
So I could have all the sweets I want.
Crisis 2 had just come
If only
out.
it were that simple.
Torrented it.
If
It would be
I
nice
played
if
it
someone
at,
did what
like,
I wanted for
almost
once.
max settings, like
Ethan will be a good
45
lord.
frames a
A
second.
proper lord.
Pretty good.
That's not
But
how it works.
Overheating
Well,
is really
that's
bad
how
because
it
it's got
should
a small
work.
fan.
You are the Lord.
So, with the money that I spent on this, it would have been 20 times smarter.
Lord
to just
Ethan, you're
buy
needed
a
in the Great
desktop
Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Get a tower and all that.
Yeah. With real cooling and stuff, and I probably would have spent less too. So
But with its portable abilities, I mean that kind of makes up for it.
it is nice, and it's huge. 19-inch screen.
What's the matter?
Yeah.
So,
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding
Lord
justice.
Whitehill's like the chief dick of the series.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Yeah, see, like I
Stay
said, the
with us.
Castellan runs the
Please,
day-to-day
Ethan.
fairs.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay.
I
with his
chose
family.
go with him.
Fine. If that's what's
I just
required
thought,
of
like,
me.
he is the Lord now. He's
Very
gonna
well
have to
then.
take on some lordly responsibilities. You know what I mean?
like he's still a kid, but
It's you have to grow up. That's you know what I mean.
shit sucks. Your dad's dead.
But
Right?
still, yeah. His dad's dead, but still.
And we're back.
We had to help
everything.
his mom with stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're paused right now. The fire for some reason is the only thing that's moving. Like, what the? I just pointed at the screen. I don't know why I did that because you cannot see me.
And you can't do the mouse, so.
All right, but can't do a mouse there either. Damn. All right, so Whitehill Cockface is here.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I
He's
assume
lathered
you
with
explained to
butter.
Lord Ethan why they're here.
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house.
Alright.
Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction.
Oh,
Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
decisive
Let's not
and
do
firm, the way I
something
like it.
rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well
I
said,
can
man.
handle Lord Whitehill.
Now is not the
biggest
time
cock
to
in the
anger
land.
Lord Whitehill any
Waffle
more than he
across
already
his
is.
pants,
He's got 5
his
times
thighs,
as many
whatever-
men,
whatever
and the
the saying
backing
is.
of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Here's Lord Whitehill. His name is Ludd, by the way. Ludd. Like Latin with 2 D's, but with a U. Oh, he sounds like an asshole, by the way.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother.
You want to shake his hand?
The
By the way,
late
there's a
Lord
lot of
Forrester was
animosity
no
between us.
friend to me or my house.
Alright, what do you want
But
to do,
his
though?
family, it's still a loss.
Ignore his hand.
Fuck.
My only regret is that
That was
I drive
the-
a dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
I may be young, but I'm not so
By the
easily
way,
fooled.
I'm going to be drinking
trying to
a lot
rile
of
me,
Kool-Aid Jammers,
but
lemonade
it won't
flavored.
work.
So if you
Young?
hear that, then
You
it's
are
me
that
drinking
boy.
Kool-Aid
Where am I?
Jammers.
Too young to know when you're in
Probably
over your
three,
head.
They're over there too. I'll get them soon.
And no bread and salt. What kind of
Kids
fucking
like that. That's
house
lore.
receives a lord
Every
with no
every
fucking
like
bread
when
and
a house
salt?
receives noble
You
guests, they
bloody
put out
amateur.
bread and salt.
No
It's like a sign of
courtesies.
goodwill, and then they're
I
protected
should
from
have
violence by guest
expected as
right.
much.
All right, what do you want to say?
Bloody Forresters.
Calm yourself, old man.
I want to create as much turmoil
You
as possible.
little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Damn.
Lord
What do you wanna
Ethan,
say?
you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't
Sounds
been
like a
so
little
fucking
fucking
greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship
part when
here
I was
said,
playing, it got me
when
so
your
pissed.
man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that?
Didn't we kill him?
Attacked for
No,
no
we killed him.
reason.
we killed his buddies, and then like he like wrote.
I don't even remember that.
And then his buddies like, or he like we killed his buddies, and then he rode off on a horse.
Maybe I remember that.
What do you want to say?
You murdered his family.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men, and a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name, and you are the
How do you answer?
lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking cow
I wanted
who
an
killed
option
my
here to
men?
say like, well, if a
I
pig
know
farmer
he's
can kill
here.
your men aren't that good.
What have you done with him?
Ooh. Well, we got like 2 seconds to answer it now.
He was sent to the wall.
We haven't seen him. He was never here.
Well,
You little liar. I will find him. By the gods, you better hope I do, because if I don't, I'm holding you responsible. And you'll answer for what he's done.
well, that's good because I
I'm
chose
not
another
leaving until I
option.
have my
other than
justice.
that, so.
Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honourable men.
This is a pretty good scene right here. He's like, hey, you fat
Lady
fuck.
Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
What do you want to say?
It's over.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Fucking right. Goddamn.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Alright, I'm gonna say what I said before.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
The Craven's like a pussy, by the way. And that arrogant prick smiles. Alright, so we're gonna end the session here. And then we're gonna finish up the episode next session.
Yeah.
So we've been Tyler and Chris, and you've been you. See you next time.